Hello and welcome back to another episode of Attingham Park. So we're back for episode number 2. You join me now just as we're mowing this grass field. I have mowed most of it off screen. I said I was going to do it on screen, but I thought I'd get the majority of it done out of the way, so we can crack on today with windrowing up the fields and then collecting the grass up. And like I said, we're going to be taking the grass to the silage pit that's up at the main farm. We're not going to put this in the BGA or sell this because obviously, like I say, we're hoping to get all the feed together ready for when we can then get some beef cows. So I've got straw. This will be the silage, and then the next cut that we do of these grass fields, that will be for hay. So again, this field is yielded pretty much the same as the other field. It's yielded quite well, so I think we'll get a decent amount of grass off both fields. I don't think we'll be able to get a lot of beef cattle initially, but we'll be able to get a few to begin with to get us going, get us started, and then obviously as I do contracts off screen and get the money together, we'll be able to buy more fields to produce more feed, and then obviously with the money from the contracts, we'll be able to get more livestock as well. So it's just a case of building it up over time and getting more land and everything together, and then obviously in amongst getting land and everything and the funds together for that, we also want to be expanding the equipment and getting the bigger sized equipment so we can do stuff more efficiently, more quickly. So yeah, but no, it's mowed quite well, this field. I haven't had any problems with it, so like I say, it's yielded quite well. So probably going to take us a bit of time to windrow it up, but I definitely want to try and get it all windrowed up in today's episode, and then we'll possibly try and get a load or two done. But yeah, certainly today I want to be getting both fields windrowed up. So we haven't got the biggest windrower, but I think for the amount of fields that we've got at the moment and the size they are, I think it's probably about the right size windrower. So I think it's possibly maybe 8.5 meter wide. The windrower that we've currently got. So we'll go and take these back, put these away. I'd give them a wash, but obviously later down the line they're going to be brought back out again to do a second cut. So there's not really much point. If we weren't getting them out again this year, I'd probably give them a wash, but seeing as probably give them another month or so, we'll be cutting again. So we'll park them back in here like so. Get out and unhitch it all. And then yeah, we'll get the windrower all hooked up and everything. So there we go. We are windrowing up. So yeah, like I say, it's not the biggest of windrowers. I'd quite like to, you know, when we get quite a lot of grass fields, and obviously bigger ones as well, I'd quite like to get the new windrower that came out with the update. Obviously, it's 90k as well, but this is 7.4, and this is 15 meters, so that'll cover a lot more grass, a lot more acreage as opposed to our current one. Have a look at these other ones. 14. Even the Vermeer one's only 8.5. So it's only a meter more than what we've got now. So yeah, I think that would be quite a good one to have. Is this one? But yeah, I'm going to crack on with getting this all raked up, and I'll join you back in a bit. Okay, so I finished up rowing the headlands, rowed them up all nicely, so they're all good. So we're just going up and down the field now. So it shouldn't be too much longer on this field, and then we'll be able to make a start on the other one. So obviously it's a bit difficult rowing up when you get to the end on the when it's a bit of an angle, but I'll probably do the fourth headland round. I'll probably row up again just to make sure it's just sort of it's even and not too gappy and whatnot. So, but yeah, it seems to be rowing up nicely. Quite a neat job so far. It's a bit difficult with this field because it is a bit of a an awkward shaped field, but seems to be going alright so far. And then yeah, when we've got both rowed up, we'll be able to get the loading wagon and collect it all up with that. So no, we're cracking on nicely. So, which I'm pleased about for the second episode. We're making good progress with the grass work. So okay, so I'm just finishing up the field now. I think it'd probably be all right. The bits where I've put the windrower down, it's obviously it's picked the grass up from the headland. I think it'll probably be all right. I'd have thought. I want to just yeah, I think that'll probably be all right. So that's that field done anyway. So if we fold it up to go through the gateway, but we'll make a start on this field now. I'm not sure if it'll say. No, I wasn't sure if it'd say what the yield potential would be for the field, but I suppose it's because I've cut it. It won't say now. That's right. No, never mind. Turn her on again. Yeah, the exact same with this field. We'll go around 4 times, and then we'll obviously we'll go up and down again. So we'll crack on with this field now as well. So I'm just finishing up rowing the headlands now. They roll up quite nicely, to be honest. Probably a bit better than the other field. But obviously, we're gonna have this problem again of just catching the fourth row with going up and down, but it um it won't matter too much. It's all gonna get picked up, isn't it, at the end of the day? So it just aesthetically doesn't look very good, but it won't matter too much. Yeah, we'll get this get the rest of this road up, and then we'll go and hit the loading wagon up. It's not the biggest loading wagon I've got. Probably could have bought a bigger one. But I mean, carrying on from the save in FS19, that was the one that we owned. So I think probably when we've got a few bigger grass fields, a few more, more 4 or 5, I'll probably look at getting a bigger loading wagon. But for the time being, I think the one we've got will be alright, and it means we can just invest the money that we earn in some other stuff, some land or bigger combine and whatnot. So I think that it'll do the job for the time being. I'm not sure as well, thinking about it now, whether I do own a tedder. Um, no, it looks like we don't. So that's something as well. Before we cut the second time, that is something that we're gonna have to invest in. We are gonna have to buy a tedder. Um, Probably gonna go with the Vicon, I think. looking at it, yeah, 16,500. Yeah, 9 meter. I think we'll probably go with the Vicon. So that's something we'll have to purchase before we cut the field next time. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm obviously going to finish getting this windrowed up and everything. Um, and it's it is a lot of cutting between scenes. I'm not, perhaps not showing off as much of the work as I should be, but I want to keep the video entertaining. I don't want it to be sort of, um, too repetitive or whatnot. So that's why I'm sort of skipping between the work. I probably could do time lapses, but again, I've sort of gone away from when I used to do time lapses. I'm not a massive fan of time lapses anymore. So, but yeah, I think we'll try that with this series. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you want me to do time lapse of the work? Are you happy with me? Um, you know, cut into when I finish bits of the work. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd be interested to hear what your guys' thoughts on it. But yeah, for this episode, I am gonna crack on, and I will see you guys in a bit. Right, so I finished windrowing that field up. I think that probably rode it better than the other field, if I'm being honest. But then again, it's not that much of an odd shaped field as this other one. So it's more of a square field, I'd say this one is than the other field is. But yeah, we're gonna go and park this windrow back in the shed, and then we're gonna hook this loading wagon up that's in the middle of the shed. Oh, not the easiest to reverse this windrow. Or most windrows like this, to be honest. They turn so sharply and so sensitively. Disconnect all of that. And then we will crack on with the main event now. We'll hook all this up. Like so. We've got the silage additive, that's in. So yeah, we should get a nice amount of grass, I think, off this field. Fingers crossed anyway, because obviously we want as much silage as we possibly can get. So see how quickly the loading wagon fills up. We're doing alright for time today in the episode as well, so hopefully we'll perhaps get one field all collected up and in the clamp. It seems to be doing alright. Filling up the wagon fairly quickly. I think we could do well for grass off here. I mean, certainly I think, with the feed that we'll be able to get off the two fields, obviously the straw that we've got as well, I think we'll probably be able to sustain, I'd say, perhaps 60 to 80 cows quite easily. But obviously, we'll have to see. Obviously, the main objective with the cattle is to fatten them. We're not looking to buy young calves on and rear them. We're looking to buy already reared stock, which we can put straight in the shed and put that meat on. Fatten them up and then sell them for a profit. So we're looking to buy the older cattle, which I think they could be around £1,500, I think, to buy, possibly. Rings a bell off the top of my head. I think the medium reared ones are about, they might be about 11 or 1200. So, but yeah, we'll drive down here. I've installed a nice big silage clamp down here, so obviously when we get plenty of more fields, we'll be able to fit a lot more grass in here. I'll reverse the trailer properly. Oh, my reversing skills are all over the place. Got a few weeds that are growing through the concrete, but nothing too serious. We'll unload this. Hopefully it's not leaking out the back. No, that's good. Off all of it. There we go, and that's our first load in. Lovely job. Yeah, I think it's fitting quite well there, that silage clamp. So I definitely think it was worthwhile um, in having it installed and spending the money on it. Most definitely. We're just traveling back again with our second load. Seems to be doing well on load wise. I mean, we haven't even done one full headland, and we've got 2 loads. So I think we were about halfway around the field. So we can get 4 loads off the headland. That's pretty good going, I think. There we go. So we'll probably put this in the other corner, and then the third load we'll put in the middle. Ooh, there we go, like so. There we go. That's in. I'm not 100% sure how many cows we can fit in this shed. I mean, we certainly won't fill it up the first year, but there we go. Yeah, we can fit 200 in. And yeah, like I said, the ones that we're hoping to purchase, 18 months old, £1,500. I think they go, they might, double in value sort of thing, if not more. So that's what we're hoping to do. I might buy when we graze some cattle in some of the grass pastures. Um, I might buy some younger cattle to rear on grass outside, and then when they're coming up to sort of 18, 19 months old, we'll put them inside with the ones that we've bought at that age, and sort of do it like that. But it certainly feels like that small arable one there will turn that into grass. There's a few other pastures in and around the map, which again we can do the same with. Feels like field 20, 22 is a good one there. 17 possibly. What else have we got field wise? 44 is another one. Got 9. All these fields that we can graze cattle in, and then the bigger fields like 12, 14, 16, 15. Those bigger fields, they're the ones that we can just focus on doing arable in. Obviously we've got a few big grass fields. If I turn grass on, 41, 42. You got plenty of big grass fields down here, so we're not taking away um, from the grass or the arable fields. I don't believe anyway. So I think that could work well. Means we can have more cattle on the farm, more cattle going through the system, and obviously with the sheds, we fit 200 in our current one. We'll be able to have more in the other yards that we purchase over time. I'll probably look at as well in replacing some sheds with cattle sheds, so again we can house more. So yeah, we're hoping to have a lot of cattle on this map. I mean, it wouldn't be silly to say, you know, we could possibly have 2,000 cattle on this map at one given time. So, I want to go quite, big size with beef on this map for UK farms. So yeah, we've got all that to look forward to. So there we go. We're just tipping our third load of grass in now. That's going in. So we're doing well. We've obviously just got to keep an eye on the silage additive, that we don't run out of that. So obviously that's giving us a better amount of grass. So just when we just pick it up without it. So we'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on. We're gonna get a few more loads done, and we'll see where we're at when we've picked the whole field up. So we're just picking up the last bits on this field. We've got a fair few trailer loads off this field, so it is obviously it's not going to fill the clamp up completely, both of these fields, but it's given us a decent amount to start off with on this farm. So, but yeah, the last little bit of this field. There we go. So we've just got this other one next door to do. But I'm gonna plan on doing that next episode. We'll get this collected up, this whole field. We'll do all of this field in the next episode. But yeah, if I tab over quickly to the farm, I've rented this as well just to help with compacting the silage clamp. So I think it cost about 9k just to rent this, just to lease it. But yeah, we've got 34,500 litres worth of grass off that field. So I think we've done pretty good for the size of the field, and considering that you know, it's not fertilized or anything. I think we've done pretty good. So, but yeah, that is going to be the episode. As always, if you have enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel as well, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye, guys.